What's going on, Tough Times? We're back. It's another episode. It's episode 12 here on Tough Times.
Hot.
Yeah, coming in hot. Literally. It's very
we're coming
hot
in
my
so
apartment.
hot, his water bottle is sweating. That's how bad it is. Look
It
at
actually
that.
started like this one, and then it
Yeah.
moved its way to just getting... It's what happens when it gets too hot in your house. The room temp water actually gets a frost on it.
You don't skimp out on water bottles. That's interesting. You don't get like the BJ brand or whatever. That's like this is mine, just the basics.
Just the basics? I don't even know where that came from.
Probably some Costco or something like that. But it's one of those where it's like made out of recycled plastic.
Yeah, I don't trust it. But tons of BPAs in there, right?
Dude, this stuff is tough when we bring
They
it
don't
to
even
New
claim
York.
they have no BPAs in here, do they?
Oh, yeah, they don't. But I'm sure there is.
Wow. Listen to where this water's made. Spyglass Suite 101.
Where in PA?
That's the name of it.
Does it give you a state or a city?
Spyglass. Austin, Texas. It's in Texas.
That's out
Texas
there.
water.
Well,
it's
yo,
just shady.
dude,
You know,
a
I'm drinking
mosquito
straight from
died
Maine.
on
Like, I'd
this.
rather get the stuff from Maine.
Huh? Yeah, Maine.
Yeah, this one's from PA, so I know it's good. It's quality.
Yeah, this one is from Connecticut.
You know, it'd be
Stamford,
really alarming.
Connecticut. Huh?
You know, it'd be really alarming on that bottle of water there
What?
if it said it was like from Flint.
Oh, that would be rough.
Yeah,
Would
that
we
would be
drink
rough.
it on air?
I wouldn't drink it.
We'd go viral.
I would never drink a water bottle that ever says Flint, Michigan on it. I almost said Mint, Flishigan.
Have they not fixed the issue there yet?
What?
The-
Oh, yeah. No, they haven't.
What's the status? Like, is it because remember?
I don't know. I haven't
Jaden-
been keeping up on it, but
Remember Will
because
Smith's
our water's
son?
good over here.
He bought like a bunch of he created a whole filtration system. He started a whole company to
Wait a
fix
minute,
this
what?
issue. Yeah, he created his own water filtration system to bring clean water.
It's a fresh idea.
Yeah,
It's funny because he's actually the Fresh Prince.
right.
If you look at it, you know.
Well, isn't it Cyrus now? Did I just call him Jaden?
Who knows, man? Is he even a male anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah, he tweeted a while ago that he wanted to chop his own penis off. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I don't know. Was he serious? I
Stuff
don't
like
think
that
so.
freaks me out, man. I try to stay away from Twitter because Twitter's just a scary place. I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, that was the day I'm
Yeah.
not going to use Twitter.
I wanted to get into Twitter, but it's too much.
You know
It's
what
like, I
else?
gotta pick
You know what
one.
else Jaden tweeted that was like also like enough for me to be like, yo, Twitter's too much.
Hmm.
He said Jackie Chan touched him during the making of Karate Kid.
No.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
When was this?
I don't know.
I totally missed out on that. I
It's
didn't
right
hear
when
that.
Karate Kid came out, or it was like right after Karate Kid came out. I was just like, dude, what are you doing right now?
He was in Karate Kid?
He was the kid.
Oh.
Yeah, they remade it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
A new one.
Jackie Chan played Mr. Miyagi.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to think of something
You know he's
funny
from
there and say
Australia?
he played something. Who?
Jackie Chan.
He's from Australia?
Sydney. Yeah.
Really?
His parents live
The
there
accent would say otherwise.
still. Yeah, I think he's...
All these
I was
years,
gonna take a guess, but I'm not even
all these years, he's been making American movies. You know, you think he would like develop like an accent? You ever see those like
He made so much money off of Rush Hour.
Rush Hour is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, me
still
too.
is, still is,
I
still
know.
amazing. So young, so young.
Dude, Chris Tucker has the best voice in the world.
Chris
I
Tucker
wish
is
I
one of
had
my
his voice.
favorite actors in that movie. You know who else has a really cool role in that movie that I give a lot of kudos to?
Who?
Don Cheadle.
Oh, yeah.
He plays
He's-
Kung Fu Kenny in the back of the restaurant.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle is, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. He's in, like, Ocean's 11 and stuff, too, right?
Yeah, he's actually the guy who
Wow.
replaced Terrence Howard in Iron Man. You familiar with this?
Terrence Howard was going to play Iron Man?
No, he played the guy who's friends with Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah, War Machine. It's like the same thing as Iron Man, but it's like
Yeah.
a black dude in the suit, and it's cool. It's very cool. It's like two Iron Mans.
Is this an Iron Man 3 or something?
No, this is Iron Man 1.
Oh.
And then what happens is Terrence Howard goes, nah, I want more money. And they were like, we're not giving you more money. And he was like, I want more money. And they were like, we're not giving it to you.
So he left, and who came in place?
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, he was in that.
Yeah.
Dude, he's in everything.
Wasn't that? He's still in that. He's still in that. He's still getting money on that. He's going to be,
of
they're
course.
saying he's going to be the next Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah, and I love it too because Don Cheadle's so cool.
He's
But
a- yeah, he's
I
a great
love it
actor.
more because my experience with Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard is the guy.
I've met very little famous people. He's in,
He has a mustache, like a thin mustache.
yeah, he's in Hustle and Flow.
Yeah. Okay, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Good, decent movie. But anyway, Terrence Howard, asshole in real life.
Really?
Yeah, I was 12 years old and I was in the city of Philadelphia for the first time ever.
Mm-hmm.
First time ever. And who do you know is in the city of Philadelphia? Terrence Howard is also there. He just came off of Iron Man. And he's selling lemonade for Alex's lemonade stand. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. I don't know why I've never told you this story, but like it's 100% true. And I walked up to him and I said, "Hey man, can I get a photograph?" And like back then, I mean, a photo wouldn't even been like a valuable thing because it would have been on like my mom's flip phone. I didn't even have my own phone back then. I was using my mom's phone. I was like, "Mom, can I take the phone out?" I'm going out with it. What made me wonder was like, man, my mom like never used her phone, but here we are as kids, we're using our phones more than ever. But anyway, I said, "Hey, Mr. Howard, can I get a picture with you?" And he just goes, $25, kid. And he said it in like an actor voice. It was like, "I'm doing something bigger than you right now."
$25 for what?
Just to get a picture with him.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, man, this is a shame.
Yeah, people do that. People like
I
charge
get
for
it.
pictures.
I've had it done to me twice. Donovan McNabb did it to me once too.
He did?
Yeah.
How much did he say?
$50, kid. I asked him for an autograph in the mall.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, again, probably like 11, 12.
That's interesting because in a way, when somebody does autograph, they know they're giving you money. They know you're gonna sell it.
Well, his whole thing was like, I just was over there at this autograph store signing for $50 a piece there. Like, so like I can't just come out here and sign them for free.
Oh, that's a good excuse.
Is it
I
though?
would say that.
Not to a kid. Especially here's the circumstances.
Yeah, how else are you gonna rationalize it?
I'm a Washington fan at the time, right? Here's the thing. Donovan McNabb 1 week prior was traded to Washington from the Eagles.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I'm the holy grail of a fan in the state of PA. A Washington fan living in Pennsylvania. I called Donovan at the mall, and I so happen to have my Donovan McNabb Redskins jersey on. So it's just like, dude, what? I'm probably the only fan of you in this area at this time.
That is true.
You're at a low point in your life, buddy. You're moving to a new area. And he started off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Because he didn't last long in Washington.
And now we're talking about it on Tough Times.
Yeah. Thanks,
Isn't that
Donovan.
crazy?
You're an asshole.
What a full circle.
Yep. Hope you're an alcoholic. No, I don't. I don't wish that on you.
What's he doing now?
Not much.
He's probably chilling off
Yeah,
of his
being an
money,
asshole somewhere, charging $80 for an autograph. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. Doing cameos.
Yeah. Cameos. I'm Donovan McNabb. Your brother Mitch wanted me to say happy birthday. Oh, man. I hope you blow those candles out like I blew the Super Bowl way back when. I threw up in the huddle, but you know what? You're going to throw up tonight because you're going to have a good party.
Oh, I love
I would love to get a cameo. That's exactly how Donovan McNabb's cameo would probably go.
Yeah, you should pay for a cameo for him and rewrite and try to get him to remember this situation.
Wow, that would be
Isn't that
funny.
crazy?
It would be funny, but at
Yo.
the same time, I'd just be giving him money. It would go full circle to
true.
the point where it was like, I would never give you $1 when I was like 12, and now it's like, I'm giving you $400, man, to reconcile this. And he's probably not going to reconcile it. He's going to be like, I don't know, you kid.
Yeah, I know.
So I was hammered when I was doing that signing.
Yeah, yeah. 400. I mean, I don't think he's charging that much. 400 sounds like a lot. Gilbert Gottfried is on there.
What?
A cameo.
Wow.
Everybody. It's weird. It's like everybody's on there.
I try to figure out like when these dudes have time for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess your manager sets that up at a certain point. It's like, hey, it's after
Hey,
lunch.
man, after lunch, man, you just got to bang out these 20 cameos.
Or it's more like they don't even tell them. It's like, hey, we put you on Cameo. You take them out for lunch, and they're like, hey, could you shoot this video? You know? Because like, think about it. For some people, that's like a step down in their career. You're like, oh, I don't want to be on Cameo, like doing this. But your manager's like, well, it pays my bills.
100%.
So I don't know. I'd do it at a certain point. If
Would you
people
do
want.
autograph signings?
Yeah, for free.
For
I don't
free?
think I would charge. Yeah, why?
You say you don't think you would charge.
Yeah.
You don't think
You
you would
gotta
charge.
leave it open.
You get on the other side. The grass
Yeah,
is
I
much
know.
greener. You know, they're like, yo, man, I know you've been giving your autograph out for free, but people would pay you $10.
That's
It's like,
fine.
I would take 2. You take 8. Call it a day. I'll set it up. That's what your manager's going to say to you.
You know they do
It's
that
going to
at
be me.
Comic-Con.
No, yeah.
They charge at Comic-Con a lot.
It makes sense, too. I mean, did you know something about autographs
What do you mean?
of comics?
No.
So the way it works is if you want an autographed comic, right?
Yeah.
Say you Stan Lee, right? You wanted a Stan Lee autographed Spider-Man comic, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the only way you can get one autographed authenticated?
Through Stan.
Stan Lee has to be there and physically sign it in front of the grading company.
The grading company.
The grading company
So it's like a notary.
has to witness him sign it.
It's like getting your thing notarized.
It's exactly like that.
Wow. He doesn't do that then. There's no way he's going around doing that.
Of course he doesn't do it because he's no longer with us. He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Stan Lee is dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
That shows you how out of the loop I am in the Marvel world.
It was very easy to get lost in the Marvel movies. Like, you start out and, oh my God, Stan Lee just heard you, dog.
Wow.
Stan Lee just heard you.
Paranormal activity.
Bro, Stan Lee, yo. R.I.P. to Stan Lee. You were a legend. I'm not even going to. I was literally about to drill Marvel for like 5 minutes there, but I'm not going to now.
Yeah,
everything Marvel does is amazing. They're just an amazing, fantastic franchise. Disney owns them now. Fantastic.
They do, huh?
Yeah,
wow.
Disney just big money.
What a big purchase.
It's really cool that Sony owns Spider-Man.
Sony owns Spider-Man, yeah.
I don't know.
Sony's not a digital like streaming company, right? They just do electronics.
Oh no, they own Tubi.
They own Tubi?
Yeah.
Why do they call it Tubi? Why wouldn't they go under Sony?
I guess it's to be continued. No.
Well, we are coming up on the end of an episode here.
We are.
I
Yeah.
thought that was your.
It was pretty much just
That was your.
to be continued. No, but yeah, Tubi is great.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I was Sony, I would go under.
I was on Tubi before other people were on Tubi. I was
Yeah,
like,
you were.
Like, girls would come over, they'd be like, let's throw on Netflix. I'd be like, I have Crackle and Tubi. Right?
Yo, you remember Crackle?
Of course I have.
Dude,
I
that's where
still use
Comedians
Crackle.
in Cars was.
I know.
Before it got sold.
There's a lot of things. Seinfeld was on there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but they bought it.
Tubi is not owned by Sony. Crackle is owned by Sony.
This makes sense.
Yes.
I mean,
Tubi might have been owned by somebody. Somebody owns Tubi, and they're making I don't know if they're making money or losing money, but their ads, I don't mind them.
Did you watch Comedians in Cars when it was on Crackle?
Every now and then. Only comics I would want to.
You know what's crazy? There are scenes they deleted from that. Like a lot of the intros for the cars too, they replaced the cars because it was like sponsored by Acura and shit.
Wow.
You know, Kevin Hart was on there. He was telling some stories about like how he writes and stuff. And then I saw in the published Netflix version, it wasn't up.
That's pretty interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
That's pretty interesting.
There's a couple of things like that where it's like in the Switch they
really
cut
funny.
it out. But what a play by Jerry to do that. He's like, I'm gonna go with some company called Crackle and just hopefully it works out.
He said
then Netflix buys.
You ever
it.
hear Jerry talk about Crackle?
No.
He praises them. He holds them in high regards. He's like, man, he said, I had this idea with Sony, and Sony sat me down. They said, you could do whatever you want. And he was like, okay, that's cool. And he's like, if it works here, it works here. And it just worked.
Wow. That's a great place to be. You know what that's like? That's like
Crackle,
Luminary.
I bet the guy who got that deal signed probably went home, and he was probably ecstatic. By the way, Luminary, dude, I cannot buy another subscription service, man. I'm going to need your password by the end of this episode.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Cool.
It's worth it. Dave Chappelle's
I'm sure it's
latest one
worth
is
it.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's him, Kevin Hart, and Bill Burr.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Yeah,
That sounds so
and
cool.
Jon Stewart.
I'm missing out on
is
that.
there.
I heard that.
Where'd you
Yeah.
come from, John?
I'm missing out on that. Yeah. I want to watch it, but like, come on, man. I can't have all these subscription services.
I know.
Can't have them all.
I want to get a record player, but I'm just like, this is too much
That's way too much.
It's
Don't
too
do
much.
that. Don't do that. What do you get a record player for? What?
for his records. You can buy the Chappelle thing on vinyl now.
What are you gonna buy every episode?
I know that's the thing.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
It just
like,
gets to a
what?
point where you're like, Chappelle's done 1,000 episodes. You're like, well, let me head on down to archives and we'll listen to one. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, where are you gonna put all these records?
That's what I'm saying. It's too much in that case, but it is the sentiment of it.
Isn't it wild? That's the way people are going. We're going backwards. We're like a Benjamin Button society
Yeah.
now.
It's
People want
nostalgia.
VHS tapes again. They want CDs. They want cassette tapes. They want it all.
Do you remember when you would film in a video camera and it would be those mini cassettes you would put in the video camera?
Dude, I have some unedited footage somewhere of me trying to make a movie in I was like 15. Nobody would help me make this movie. And I was like I was like in the wrestling program at school and everything. I had no time back then. Yet I took a camera out of the school and I shot at least 30 minutes by myself of just like my idea for a movie. It was a really good idea for a movie. It was like a bully type movie at a school. And it was a shame.
Well, you could bring it back.
I wanted to.
Sell it to Crackle.
Honestly, I could. I wanted to submit the film. I had a huge dream that I was like, yo, I'm going to crush this film fest and I'm going to go on to make movies like Quentin Tarantino.
Dude, you know who, the Cannes Festival?
Yeah.
The film, whatever.
I saw this recently. Whatever you told me, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure I
okay.
saw something about this.
Chappelle's whole like summer camp he's been doing, where like everybody's coming through and performing
see
there,
this,
like
no.
Dane Cook's coming there and all that stuff. Like they've been doing it in Ohio in the middle of the field. They recorded every night of that. Like a local person recorded it, and they're turning it into a documentary that is
Everything's
already
a documentary now.
that is already has an award or something for the Cannes
I
Festival.
don't know if you know. This is actually for our documentary.
Yeah, we're gonna
The making of
pull from
Tough
this.
Times. Talking tough.
You know what? They're gonna pull from this, and they're gonna pull from our sets at Tavern on Kamak. Just like the underground or Victoria Freehouse.
Nothing makes me smile more than the early days of comedy.
Oh yeah, it's what a time.
I've come a long way. I opened for Jeremy Hubschner over the weekend. There's nothing but upwards from here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, well, he nothing but good things to say about Jeremy.
This is different. Yeah.
Different. Yeah, and you know, I mean, what if he goes on to get like a Netflix special? Would you be mad?
I would be very happy for him. I would never be negative towards anyone that gets a Netflix special that is a comedian from Philly or the surrounding areas.
Yeah, totally. Of course. If
I would only get like a little sour if it was like, I don't know, I was trying to name drop somebody that would potentially watch this episode, but they're not going to watch it. So it's like, I don't know.
I know.
It's going to say somebody, but I don't know.
Mason.
Yeah, Mason, maybe.
I don't know. We live in a simulation.
I'm actually like pretty sure we live in a simulation.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I think we're coming up on a close.
This is it.
This is it.
I mean, we tried to close it out 5 minutes ago, but now we're closing it down now. You never know when we're going to end.
Little
We might
bonus.
even just go again right now. We might
Yeah.
keep going for 10 more minutes maybe. Who knows? You never know when we're going to end, but we're ending right here.
Yep.
Thanks for
Tough
watching
times.
us. Tough Times. Episode 12.
See you next
Episode
time.
13. Coming soon. Boom.
All right.
The gun. That's my new exit. I like the gun. Let's get it. We'll do the $10 one first. Feeling it. I got nothing. All right. Let's see. 16. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. Look at this. Boom. 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 Yep. $100 winner. Great way to start.